We all listen to music, whether it is at parties, concerts, in our car, or while getting ready, even. But do we actually know how our hobbies and actions are impacting the environment? With over 90% of the population being fans of music and the industry having some hidden carbon emissions that most people don't even know about, how big is our impact and how can we change that? A big factor in the carbon footprint of the music industry are festivals and concerts that produce high carbon emissions, from the energy used to power the event or the plastic left behind by the masses of visitors to the mobility. Not only do millions of fans need to get to the venues, but artists need to fly all over the world. This is why sustainable initiatives that encourage visitors to travel using public transport or who use biofueled flights for their artists help decrease the environmental impact of the events. Nowadays, festivals are more environmentally conscious, with events as big as Coachella working on developing their sustainable practices, and Digital, that is a fully circular event by using renewable energy, turning waste into resources, and encouraging greener methods of transportations to their visitors but also their artists. In the live music scene, Coldplay already surpassed their initial goal of decreasing the carbon footprint of touring by 50% from 2017. They do that by implementing kinetic dance floors in venue, solar installations, power bikes, green travel partnership, and many others factors that are contributing to achieving their goal. Although the production of physical forms of music such as CDs and vinyls is decreasing with time, they still contribute to the ecological footprint of the music industry. They use plastic derived from petroleum, and CDs also use aluminum in their composition. These are elements that are unsustainable to extract and produce, and moreover, they leave toxic residue which further increases the carbon footprint of production. This is also worsened by the distribution of CDs and vinyls all over the world. However, while the demand for such items is not as high as before, companies such as Green Vinyl Records and even Sony and Universal Music Group focus now on creating more environmentally friendly products, either by using new manufacturing techniques or by using recycled or biodegradable materials. For many, digital streaming feels like a green option for listening to music, but behind the scenes, there are huge data storage centers keeping in their system millions of songs. They require enormous quantities of energy to be powered and kept cool. And on top of that, when the song reaches its listener, it requires even more energy to play. With more pressure on everyone to aid the fight against climate change, big companies like Apple Music and Spotify made their goal to use renewable energy and to become carbon neutral, setting the tone for other similar businesses. While the corporations are doing their part, it is also up to us to support and adapt more sustainable practices. We need to be aware of the impact our actions are having and make conscious choices that are helping the planet rather than further damaging it. We need to support artists and companies that are changing their practices into greener ones and hold the others accountable. Moreover, small changes in each person's life, such as buying secondhand CDs and vinyls and only streaming downloaded music or not letting Spotify play in a room you're not even in, become unimaginably powerful when adopted by millions of people. Which is why we all need to start taking action now to be able to enjoy our music further and to pass it on to future generations.